Here we go, guys. I have to fill the CO2 tank up at a local beer making shop. And as you can see, it's very heavy. Amanda's picked it up with one finger.
I weighed it. It was 6.5. So it means
Empty tank.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
That is what it is. 6.5.
Here we go, guys. Lamb shank pies from Canberra Bakery. Let's see. What do we get it out of 10, Amanda?
Presentation 10 out of 10.
Pastry looks superb. Well, $9 something for a pie, so let's see. Our local's about 7. They're not too fancy pies, but what do you give that?
Pretty good.
Out of 10. Might be a bit hard.
That's a 10.
10? Cool.
Let's put like proper beef chunks now. So just tidying up the CO2 regulator.
There is a trick to this, guys. We spray soapy water to make sure there's no leaks. We did have a bit of a little bit come off the rubber seal, so we'll have to spray it and make sure it's not leaking. You should do it anyway, so you got no leakage going into your house, which isn't good for CO2. Don't be scared of it, but we'll grab a soapy water spray bottle in a minute, and I'll just do this tight.
Yeah.
Now I believe you can still buy these regulators for 250 something, 250, but they do go all the way up to 400, especially in the pet stores, depending on what brand you get.
Yeah.
So we don't want to over tighten it, but we don't want to underdo it. I make sure it's pretty tight. It's probably, I might have stuffed the rubber seal last time I did it. I don't know. Well, it might be just age because we've had this one for a while.
Two or so years.
Alright, so I'll just double check that because we might have to replace it next time around. Could probably actually over tighten these, but I just want to make sure she's pretty stiff. We'll try that.
Alright.
Guys, the nut on this is fairly big. Out of the 3 shifting spanners, I've had to use the large one. So, as you can see, the bottle's a bit bigger because it's either for a 4-foot or a 5-foot tank, I'd say. But yeah, it's quite big. It's what size is this bottle? 2.6 kilos. There we go. 2.6 kilo tank.
That's just here. So you just got the power, the CO2 bubble counter. Sorry, that's what it's called. Yeah, that just sits on there.
It does a bubble count, guys. The bubbles go up and you adjust it, and that's how you know how much CO2 is going in your tank.
Yeah. And there you go.
So it is a powered device. It actually does take electricity. So make sure you've got room in your power point for one of these.
Yeah. So you reckon if we just turn it on?
It's about 70 centimeters, probably 700 high. Yeah. Yeah, spray that. We've hooked it up. We've sprayed it with soapy water before we put it in position. We've probably jumped to conclusions on the first little clip there. We'll spray it and then hook everything up and then make sure it's not leaking from where we put the bolt up. If it's leaking, it needs a new rubber seal or a new unit altogether. Now the reason why we're checking it is we had a little bit of rubber come off the seal, just a tiny bit. It might affect it, so that's why we're concerned. But you should soapy water test your bottles every time you hook them up. And I don't know what the recommendations, maybe you should do it every couple of weeks or every month, just make sure it's not leaking. And if it's leaking, it will bubble around the bolt. Man is just going to do the bubble regulator. And we've got a tight squeeze here because we're trying to hide the bottle. You know, it's not the most attractive bottle. You can get the chrome bottles from your local fish store. We got this bottle from the homebrew shop. So she's just hooking up the bubble regulator. The bubble. What do you call it?
Bubble counter?
Bubble counter, bubble regulator. We'll look it up and we'll put it down on the bottom of the screen.
I'm just going to hook it up here.
So guys, if we can work this out, you guys can too. Okay. So it was definitely empty. We weighed the bottle and it was, how much did it weigh, Amanda? It's put about an extra 2 kilos to it, put it that way.
I think empty was 6.5 and then it was 8.2.
There you go. So nearly 2 kilos around that.
Turn it on.
Yep.
That's on.
So far, no bubbling.
It might be broken.
Oh yeah, turn that on. I switched it the other way. There we go. It's not broken. I was playing around with it because
and it's kind of like
that's good to block it, because if it's gonna leak, you'll see it bubble from here. So can we block that for a dick and just spray more soapy water just to make sure it's not leaking from anywhere? Sorry guys. It just does a leak check. Here we go. It's a ridiculous amount of water there, but can't see any bubbling. If it was leaking, it should be foaming. And I can't see anything. I've tightened it up pretty well. And we'll just back away, turn the regulator on, Amanda. The bubble counter. And Murphy's Law, there we go. See how the bubbles go? You adjust it and it's like one every, I don't know, 20 seconds or whatever to regulate how much.
No, I think they say 3 to 4 bubbles per second or some crap.
Okay, there you go. So if you can count that, guys. There we go.
And it takes a while for it to go from there into the tank. We'll just wait.
So our system was basically just out of CO2. And like I said, the rubber seal's a little bit iffy, so now we know we'll keep an eye on that and we'll check it all the time. And what we'll do is we'll probably get a new one next time, or we'll try and hunt down a new rubber seal for it. But looking at it, you need a special tool to put a new rubber seal in it. So yeah, apparently Bunnings sells them, so maybe Bunnings has got an idea. They might have someone that can do it down there. I doubt it though. But yeah, I guess if you're a air conditioning mechanic or something like that and you deal with these sort of systems, you'd be able to know exactly how to do it. Alright guys, so that's the CO2 running in the tank. Might take a while for it to come up. Look at the air line and the air bubbles. There you go, I'll pass the camera to Amanda.
Through here. Now, I will have to show you that, so to test your CO2 levels in your tank, there is a solution that you can get, and there's a little like glass bubble thing that you put, and I usually put it at the opposite end of the tank just to read how much CO2 is in the water. So you can see the bubbles coming through, and for this size bottle, I think it's 2.6 or something, or 4 litre. It cost me $41 to fill up. Okay, and you can just see the bubbles coming through. A little glass cylinder, and you just fill it up with this CO2 solution. I put about 15 drops in, it tells you anyway, 15 mils. And green means it's okay, like it's good, the CO2 is going through. Blue is low. Now it is saying blue because I've just filled it up, and yellow means it's high. So I'll keep you updated on that one. Look at the little bristle nose. So cute.